Lori Vallow is a former beauty contestant. On January 31, 2019, Charles Vallow, his husband, called 911 claiming her wife was a threat to herself and the kids. Police are dispatched to his residence. He told the Chandler Police Department that his wife, Lori Vallow, was no longer the woman he knew.
So what's going on tonight?
Can't get in touch with my kids.
How old are your kids?
6.5 and 16. Okay.
How long have you been trying?
2 days.
So what makes her a danger to herself and to others?
She threatened me, murder me, kill me. Yes. And she said,
how did she do that?
My bishop right there is in the car. He was on the phone with me today when she said, "I will have you destroyed." Was what she said there.
Okay, that's not a threat to kill you.
Yesterday was a threat to kill me.
Okay. What did she say yesterday?
She said, "You're not Charles. I don't know who you are, what you did with Charles, but I can murder you now with my powers."
He said she had become obsessed with doomsday prophecies, claimed to be a translated being sent to prepare people for the second coming of Christ, and that she believed he was now possessed by a dark spirit. He told officers Lori had taken the kids and disappeared, draining their joint bank account, and that she had threatened his life. Yet when officers checked on Lori days later, she appeared calm and dismissive. With no clear evidence of a crime, officers couldn't intervene, and Lori took the children with her. For months, Charles tried to reach out to her, sending messages, begging to see his son JJ, who was adopted and had special needs. In July 2019, after a series of escalating arguments, Charles flew to Chandler to meet Lori. He wanted to take JJ to school that morning. But inside the house, an argument erupted. Moments later, Alex Cox called 911.
Fire department, what is the address of the emergency?
5531 South Four Peaks.
And is that a house in Chandler?
Yes.
And what is the emergency?
I shot my brother-in-law.
Okay, what part of his body is injured?
In the chest.
Okay, is he awake and responsive or unconscious?
Unconscious.
Okay, is he breathing?
I can't tell.
Okay, are you willing to go over to him and check?
Sure.
Okay, do you just let me know if you see his chest going up and down? How old is he?
It's not moving. He's 60.
Okay, and are you wanting to start CPR?
No, I don't know how to do that.
I can walk you through it.
Okay.
Where's the gun now?
It's in the other room.
Okay, just keep going with those compressions. Petey, did you have any other questions?
Yes. What's your name, sir?
My name is Alex. Last name is Cox, C-O-X.
Who else is there in the house with you?
Just me.
What's his name, your brother-in-law?
Charles Vallow.
His last name, I'm sorry?
V-A-L-L-O, Vallow.
Police and medics are on the way to help you.
Thank you.
How long ago did this occur? Did it just happen?
Yeah, maybe 5 minutes before I called.
Okay.
At that point, however, it had been confirmed that Vallow had been dead for at least 40 minutes.
Who else is in the house?
No one else in the house.
Okay, just have a seat right there.
Yeah.
Let's get FD in here.
Yeah.
Have a seat.
Yeah. 18 street secure. We got them out.
You have some ID on you, sir?
Yeah.
What happened today? How did it get to this?
I don't know. He was enraged.
Well, what's going on? What happened?
Oh. He was talking with my sister earlier.
No, what happened today, though? Like, just in the last 20 minutes.
He came at me with a bat.
Okay. Was he living here or
No.
visiting?
He came to pick up his son.
Okay, is the son inside?
No. My sister took him to school.
Okay, so it was just you at the house?
Yes.
And he came, how long, what time did he come to pick up the son?
I don't know, 20 minutes ago maybe.
Okay, so you know who he is, let him in?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I think they were talking earlier, then she left, and then he got into it with me.
Like what? What do you mean?
I don't know. He was accusing me of. He was just yelling at me.
Okay. What was he yelling at you about?
I thought my sister because I'd broken up the tussle with them earlier. And he told me not to interfere anymore with them or I'd pay. And he came at me with a bat.
Okay, so he showed up in the house with a bat in his hand?
No.
Okay, so
There was a scuffle earlier with my sister and my niece. My niece got involved.
about earlier meaning earlier this week, earlier
No,
this morning,
just this morning, before they left.
before your wife left,
My sister.
before your sister left.
Yeah.
Okay, who lives here with you?
Nobody. I don't live here. My sister lives here and my niece lives here.
And you're just visiting?
I was visiting for the night.
Okay, so you're over here visiting your sister and your niece.
Yes.
Okay, and there was a tussle between your sister and her husband.
Yes.
And does the husband live here or no?
No.
Okay.
He lives in Houston.
Okay, is he an ex-husband or just current husband?
They're working on that.
Gotcha. So at some point earlier today, they get into some type of domestic?
Yeah, just this morning, then they left, and then he came at me.
They left meaning who? Both of the parties? Or?
Yeah, my sister took my niece and my nephew.
So they left.
Create some space for him, and then he came at me.
Okay, but did he leave also?
No.
He stayed here?
He stayed.
So you guys are kind of talking in between or what? And kind of go through it.
So,
say something like, hey, don't touch my sister, or...
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And then he picked up the bat.
Where was the bat at? Is this vehicle here? How did he get here?
Is it here from Texas? No, that's my sister's car. I think he came in a rental car. I think his sister's in it.
You think your sister's in the rental car? Okay. So you get in an argument? What is it over?
Well, it was over my sister. He was getting physical with her, and so my niece came out with her bat, and then he took the bat away from her.
Wait a minute, I thought you said your niece left.
She did. This was before.
Okay, so before your sister and your niece left,
Yeah.
at some point your sister and her husband are arguing,
Yes.
verbal argument, and then your niece pulls out a bat.
Well, it wasn't verbal. He was getting close, and she came out to defend my sister with her bat.
Your niece.
Yes.
Okay.
And then she poked at him, and then he took it away.
Okay.
And then I stepped in and told them they needed to separate.
Right.
So then my sister leaves with my niece.
And how long ago did they leave? It's been like an hour, 10 minutes?
20 minutes maybe, I don't know.
Okay. So it's not terribly long.
No.
Oh, okay.
And then he's coming back at me, and he's still got the bat in his hand. I'm like, what are you doing?
And where are you at it? Where are you both
in the
at?
living room.
Okay.
And then I turned around, and he hit me in the back of the head with the bat. So I went to my room and got my gun. I always carry it.
You went to your room, meaning the room you're staying in?
Yeah.
Okay, and you brought a gun with you?
Yes.
Do you always bring a gun?
I have a concealed carry always.
Okay.
Just to be safe.
Hi, who are you? Okay, just stand over there for just a second, guys.
And then I told him to put the bat down, and he wouldn't, and he came at me again.
And the wife just showed up as well. So you told him to put the...
Yes.
So where are you at?
Back
Where are you at now? Did you stay in your bedroom?
No.
Okay, why didn't you stay just in your bedroom, close the door? Is that something you didn't think about, or?
Didn't even occur to me.
Okay, so walk me through it. So you go back in your room
So I just went back in the living room. I'm like, what is your problem?
with the gun in your hand.
Yes. And I said, I want you to put that bat down. And he wouldn't do it. And he's like, and he came at me with the bat again after he'd already hit me in the head. So I shot him to stop him.
When police arrived, Charles Vallow was lying motionless on the living room floor, shot twice in the chest. The man who pulled the trigger was Charles's brother-in-law, Alexander Alex Cox. Cox later told investigators he shot Charles in what he claimed was self-defense.
Okay, so you hear the argument, you step out, what's the first thing that you see?
Charles chasing after Lori.
Okay. Had Tyler already gotten the bat?
No.
Did he already have the bat? Okay.
No.
So Charles is coming towards Lori.
He's
or coming your
towards
way.
Lori, and I shoved him back.
Okay.
I said, what are you doing? Because he's coming at her aggressively.
Okay.
He's a big dude, so I wasn't going to.
So he's coming at her.
Yeah.
And you shoved him back.
Yeah.
What happened right after that?
So I went into the bedroom where I was staying and ran back down. I came back. I said, put that bat down. He's like, what are you going to do? So you're going to threaten me? I was like, no, I'm just going to defend myself. So you put that bat down. And he goes, what are you going to do it like that? And he came at me.
Okay.
And he'd already hit me in the head.
So you gave him, how many times would you say you told him to, put the bat down?
Once.
Once? Okay. And then he started advancing towards you?
Yes.
How many shots did you fire?
I don't know, with the couple.
Authorities, however, would come to view the killing as part of a larger pattern of violence and manipulation surrounding Charles's then-wife Lori Vallow. Lori appeared calm. She told officers that Charles had been aggressive, that Alex had saved her life. Alex, too, was composed and cooperative. Detectives initially treated the death as a domestic incident, tragic but seemingly justified. Charles was buried in Louisiana days later. But what followed would turn the case from a family dispute into one of the most haunting murder investigations in Idaho's history. After Charles's death, Lori abruptly moved from Arizona to Rexburg, Idaho, taking Tylee, 16, and JJ, 7, with her. There, she began openly seeing Chad Daybell, a self-published religious author who wrote about the end of times. Neighbors and friends noticed strange behavior. Kay and Larry Woodcock, JJ's grandparents, hadn't heard from him in weeks. They called police in Rexburg to request a welfare check. When detectives arrived at Lori's townhouse, she smiled and told them JJ was safe and staying in Arizona with a friend named Melanie Gibb. Officers contacted Melanie Gibb. At first, she hesitated, but soon admitted that Lori had called her days earlier, begging her to lie if police ever reached out. That revelation immediately shifted the case into a missing children investigation. Within days, Rexburg Police, the FBI, and Idaho State Police executed search warrants on Lori's home. They found children's clothing, medications, and school assignments, but no trace of Tylee or JJ. When authorities tried to question Lori again, she and Chad had vanished. They were eventually found in Kauai, Hawaii, in January 2020. A court in Idaho issued a child protection order requiring Lori to produce her children within 5 days to prove they were safe. The deadline passed, and Lori refused. She was arrested in Hawaii on February 20, 2020, for child desertion and obstruction. She was extradited to Idaho to face questioning. As detectives continued digging, they uncovered a disturbing timeline. Phone data from Lori's brother, Alex Cox, placed him near Chad Daybell's property in Rexburg on September 9, 2019, the day after Tylee was last seen. On June 9, 2020, after months of searching, FBI agents, Idaho State Police, and Rexburg Police converged on Chad's home. Behind the house, investigators unearthed 2 shallow graves. Inside were the remains of Tylee Ryan and J.J. Vallow. The autopsy revealed heartbreaking details. J.J. had been wrapped in plastic and duct tape, while Tylee's remains had been dismembered and burned. The horrific discovery ended any lingering hope that the children were alive. Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell were charged with first-degree murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and grand theft for continuing to collect Social Security benefits intended for the children after their deaths. Lori also faced separate charges in Arizona for conspiracy to commit murder in Charles Vallow's death. In May 2023, Lori Vallow was convicted in Idaho on all major counts, for the murders of JJ and Tylee, and the conspiracy in the death of Chad's first wife Tammy Daybell, who had also died under suspicious circumstances in 2019. She was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Chad Daybell was later tried and sentenced to death in Idaho for his role in the same killings. As investigators from the FBI, Rexburg Police Department, and Arizona's Chandler Police Department reviewed every piece of evidence, the portrait that emerged was one of delusion and destruction, a mother who claimed divine purpose but left behind only devastation. Charles had warned officers months before his death that Lori believed she was a god and that people around her were dark spirits. No one imagined those words would soon become the blueprint for murder.